Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here at my parking lot and we're gonna talk about stock in general and expenses and how to achieve from point A to point B. So from beginner to a semi-professional or professional. So let's get right into the video. In general, when you talk about your lot, of course the plan is when you start, your lot is not gonna look really professional like mine didn't. So I didn't even have this lot. I didn't even have a place where I could park my cars. I just had them in front of my house. So it is what it is. It wasn't really professional, but the goal is to get from not having even a place to park one or two cars to get to a place of, I don't know, having a lot like this, or maybe even having a studio and to have your cars inside of the parking, inside of a space. So it looks really professional. But in general, you just need to look how to maximize profits and how to lower expenses. So yeah, when you're starting, you don't have to automatically put asphalt on the floor, which costed me around, let's say, I don't remember, 15,000 euros. You don't need to put a fence around it, which costed me about 2,500 euros. Now, of course, I didn't pay much money for all of this stuff because I have connections everywhere. But altogether, you don't need this stuff right away. Plus, let's say right now we're gonna put a tent over this, and the tent is gonna be around 22,000 euros, which is also cheap, if you know what I'm talking about, but it's still not something that you need to do as a beginner. The monthly expenses, let's say accounting for cars is, I would say, quite expensive, because when you're selling a lot of cars, there are a lot of compensations, a lot of invoice, a lot of stuff that the accountant has to input into your business files. So I would say, let's say accounting is about 300, 400 euros for a parking lot like this. Then I would say a huge expense for me is definitely VAT. So at the end of the month we have to pay taxes, because I buy a lot of cars that don't have VAT in the price. So usually when I import them into my country, I have to pay 22% on the price. Of course the client pays the VAT, but I still have to give it to the state at the end of the month. So usually I give around 30 to 50,000 euros VAT a month to the state. So that's an expense, I guess. But of course it's not really an expense because clients pay the VAT. And the other things that I would say is, of course, washing. So washing costs me around 1,000 euros a month, because each car that comes, I detail those cars. So of course it's a bit expensive. So I would say 300 accounting, 1,000 washing. Then we can put some import fees and stuff like that at around 1,000 to 2,000 a month. So when you start selling cars as a beginner, now listen to this really carefully, because this is something that I did not keep in mind, and I think it's really important. So as a beginner, when you see that, okay, I'm made for this business, because not everybody is made for this, because you need to have the nerves to manage clients and to be able to know how to negotiate with clients, because if you're not good at negotiations, clients will not even buy a car from you. So if you sell a few cars and you see like this is the thing for me, so I want to work this, your main goal is to find a lot that you can take even for rent. It doesn't matter, you don't need to buy a lot, but you need to be able to have insurance for the lot. So if you can do that, you can take money from the banks or from leasing companies. And this is what people around me here do. So they take a lot, they do some insurance, and bam, they can take 100,000 or 150, 200,000 from the bank in order to flip cars. So I think this is the main thing you should be focusing on. And never, never, ever, ever, ever take money from private individuals that have high rates for private financing, because you're not gonna make that much money. Because maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months you're gonna make good money, but when the fourth month comes in and maybe you don't sell as much cars that month, then you're like, fuck, I didn't make any money. Or maybe, fuck, I'm maybe even going into minus. So work with banks, because it's better. Never work with private individuals. Never take money. Let's say, I don't know, I saw this car on an auction and I could have been like, ooh, let me call a friend if I didn't have the money, and let's buy it 50-50 and we can split the money. Don't even do that. Go to the bank, take the money at the bank. You're gonna make the profit, because it's not worth it. You take the car 50-50 with someone, you do all of the work, you sell the car, you negotiate with clients, you wash the car, you do every single step of the whole process, and then what do you have? Nothing. Only 50% of the profit. So go to banks as fast as you can, of course, when you see that this business is for you, and work with banks. And I think that's the fastest way for you guys to grow in 2026. So this month is a bit slower because of the whole gas scandal that's happening in Iran. So this month is a bit slower, I'm gonna admit it. So I'm not here to lie to you guys. I am always honest about how much I earn, how much I maybe even lose sometimes. So the proudest deal that I did this month, but it's not 100%, is this BMW. So I bought this BMW in Germany. I bought it for 26,000, something like that. I don't remember exactly. And right now I'm selling it for 32. So this is good profit. So I think a clean 5K after taxes and after, import fees and detailing and stuff like that. And plus, this car is amazing. So I bought this car in Germany from the first owner, never repainted, like not one bumper is repainted. Everything, the whole color of the car is original. Plus, all services are done on BMW, and it has another set of rims. So I think this one is the best deal I made this month because it's a really clean car. And the deal that I'm not really proud of this month is this Volkswagen Golf. So I bought this Golf a few months ago and I sold it for 22,000 euros. And then after a few months, the client came back to us, and it was like 2-3 months that went by, and a client came back to us and was like, I want another car. And I took it in at the same price that they gave it to me because they only did 500 kilometers. And then I put it back online, and to my luck, after like 2 weeks of the car being online, the prices of these Volkswagen Golfs just plummeted down. So now I'm selling it for like, I don't know, 20K. So basically I'm not losing money because I earned a lot on that car that I sold to them, but I'm not really proud of that deal. So even I, as experienced as I am in this type of business, I make mistakes. So yeah, this deal, I'm not really proud of it, but it is what it is. Sometimes you need to lose to feel the bitterness, so you can see how sweet the success is at the end. It's just the way it is. So this month altogether I sold, to be honest, I didn't sell much because like I said, like this gas price thing is out of hand. But I sold around 5 cars. But keep in mind, the month is not over yet, so I have like another week. So it can happen that probably I sell, I don't know, 4 or 5 cars in the next week because a lot of clients are calling me. So I think altogether I always sell about 8 cars a month, which is amazing because my lot consists of around 20 cars. So that's good. So when we talk about monthly profits, so for me it's hard to talk about monthly profits because I also work in real estate, so a lot of money goes into other projects as well. But let's say if I sell like 8 cars or 10 cars a month and the average profit is around 2K on the car, that's 20K in a month. And let's say, I don't know, expenses are around 3K to 5K, you can earn on a good month 50,000 euros, which is amazing because if you calculate 15 times 12, it's okay. It's a good profit for the whole year. But of course, there are worse months, better months. Sometimes you can earn 10K on a car, 15K on a car that's expensive. Sometimes you earn 2K on a car that's like, I don't know, let's say this Volkswagen Golf. I think I'm gonna earn like 3,000 on this car, so it's not really that much. But still, the money that's stacked into the car is also not that much. So what I look mostly is to earn, let's say, 15% on the invested money, and that usually works pretty well for me. But let's say this month, thinking that I sold for now like 4 or 5 cars, I earned 10,000 euros, and the expenses till now are around 2K, 3K for this month. So it's still a good month, and it's still good profit, but you also have to keep in mind that you have to work, like you have to be available to clients. Even right now somebody is calling me, but because we are recording, I'm not picking up the phone. So usually when people even see me, they always talk like, you don't have a worry in your life, life is easy, you make money, you buy a car for 5k, you sell it for 50. Like, people talk a lot of BS. In reality, it's a lot of stress, a lot of clients, a lot of driving around, losing time with clients, doing sometimes even pointless stuff, having clients that waste 1 to 2 hours of your life and maybe they don't even buy a car. So it's not as easy as it looks, and it's a lot of stress, but at the end of the day, when I look at what I did, I think it's worth it. So you're gonna lose a lot of stress, but you're gonna gain a lot of money, a lot of connections. So why not do it? Let's look at it like this. You're a beginner, you have money for 1 to 2 to 3 cars. What do you do? Like I always say in every single video since we started this whole YouTube thing, you need to do market research. You need to look at what sells, what doesn't sell. So if you buy 3 pointless cars, you're gonna have 3 pointless cars on your lot and you're never gonna sell them. So you need to look at what's selling in your city. What are the cars that you see mostly online that get fast out of inventory at major companies, major car lots. So what you do is copy paste. Just copy paste the big guys. It's just that simple, and try to do it better than them, because these big guys are usually some old guys that are lazy, tired. They don't do good pictures. They don't do anything the way that it's supposed to be done. So just copy paste the guys, but do it better, and try to give same price or maybe a bit lower price. And that's how you're gonna do it. And then when you flip, let's say each month 2 3 cars, so you do it like a lot of times, a lot of months, a lot of years maybe. Then you open a company, or maybe you've been doing it with a company which is better. Then you go to banks, you take loans, or maybe you work with financing houses that give you money in order for you to sell cars. That's the only way to do it if you actually want to grow fast. But if you want to do it with your money, yeah, it's gonna take a bit longer. It's gonna take probably a few years. But then, of course, everything is yours. Like, look at these cars right here. Almost all of them are legit mines, because, yeah, sometimes even I buy some cars with financing companies. Let's say, which one is it? There's a Volkswagen Tiguan 2025. I bought it with financing. I mean, I bought it through a leasing house that offered it to me, actually, to be honest. But sometimes you're gonna buy cars with financing, sometimes you're gonna buy cars with your own money. But I always suggest to people that if you see that this business is for you, and if you see that you can do it better than other guys, yeah, sure, go to banks, take money from them, invest into your lot, do something as it's supposed to be done, and you're not gonna regret it. Because I know guys that have been taking my advices from my YouTube and from my school community, and have been selling more than 20 cars a month. Like, just right now, even the camera guy can confirm that I had a 10-minute call before recording this scene with a big car company here in my city, that was like, hey, I want to work together with you. I sell around 20 cars a month. So he sells more cars than I do by taking my advice. Because I know that right after I started posting a lot about car photography, car photography and why pictures are important. Like, I saw like 1 or 2 videos after that, he opened a car studio for taking pictures and stuff like that. So I know he takes my advice, and I know that that's why he called me, because he wants to work with me and make even more money. So yeah, that's the way to do it. If you have 1 to 3 cars, flip them, open a company, make some money with the company, so your paperwork looks okay to the bank, and then just take money from the bank and expand. And that's the best way to do it in 2026.